Hey guys, welcome back to Beyond the Shift. I'm Eric. Today, it's a special one. Happy New Year 2026. We are people, we are Shift. I came all the way to Brisbane to meet the guy, the big guy. We're telling stories of individual and transformation. So sit back, relax, let's go. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
How's it going? Good?
Man, it's good, man.
It's good?
Yeah.
Okay. So today, who is my guest? Can you introduce to the people?
Definitely is a household name in terms of sports. Mohamed Buakei. People normally call me Buakei. Mohamed Buakei is the name.
Mohamed Buakei. But you know what's funny, Because back home, like the tradition, like Mendy, and then they said Buakei is not the last name on the record.
Oh.
Is Buakei your last name?
Oh, yeah, Buakei is my last name.
Buakei is the last
Yes, Buakei is my last name. But some people use that as their first name.
Oh.
So unless I have to go ask my dad, I can wake up my dad from the and ask him, can you justify
this? Okay. So anyway, let me take you back. We want to know, like, people see you in the gym, sports-wise, yeah? Well, we want to know, like, who is Mohamed back in the days. Let me take you back to where everything started from growing up.
In a nutshell, I would say Mohamed Buakei, of course, my whole life has been sport. I've come a far way, yeah? I came from this small village, eastern part of Sierra Leone, Penembu. I moved to Kenema. So initially, we were playing soccer, like street soccer. At that time, which every kid, you have the urge. What comes into your mind is just to play soccer. That's just the first sport that normally comes up here. So we were playing that. Yes, I was actually good playing defense, but that was not really my focus. So I discovered two additional talents when I was like about to really finish high school. So where I discovered my volleyball talent. But initially, I discovered volleyball when actually I was like always following my little brother. Wherever he's going, we go. Then I was there, like the ball boy. When the numbers are not complete, we just get inside. Yeah, so of course that's absolutely got to that very fast. The learning there was very fast. I was okay. Then when I came to high school, then I started putting more effort. Like towards finishing high school, I started putting more effort. I really excel in the whole Eastern region. In the same high school, towards the same year, I discovered my sprinting talent. So we did like an inter-house sport in school, and I was just like winning. There's a lot of experienced people around for me, like, oh, you're really talented in this, so you have to push. And that same year, we went for the schools nationals. Went for the schools nationals.
So was this in your hometown?
No, so the schools national is always hosting Freetown.
Okay.
That day was like a dream come true, in the sense that this guy that is absolutely less experience but talent. When you have like you have the talent, but the experience is not there, and the exposure is not there. You are just running on a normal field. Whereas when you go to Freetown, you have the Titan track, stadium. So these boys were there.
So how did you feel leaving your hometown, coming to the city? So it's a new place for a new environment. So how did you feel?
Definitely, I was a bit timid, but I was also proud because representing your school, like East, the whole Eastern region, and you've been selected to represent that region. I was absolutely proud as well, but I was timid for the first time, like moving from that zone in which I was less experienced and getting to people, competing with people that are more experienced. And they have a lot of facilities that you don't have. So when they're like, it was absolutely intimidating when you rock up with like senior athlete, they'll tell you, like it's better you just come and compete for second position. Forget about the test, because we have the opportunity, we have the facilities here which you don't have. So that alone was like another stressful moment. In my brain, I said, no, I think it's not about how long or how experienced, but you're there to do the job. But even as that, not until one day usher us into the track, on your mark, sets, go. I was still timid. It's just like
what race were you doing?
200 meters. Yeah. So it's just like me rocking up to the fight side of Anthony Joshua. So holding that, yes, still I know I have edge, I have the speed over to Joshua, but I'm really afraid to land my punch because I know when I get him pissed off, it's just when it comes to just a knockout thing. So I was still running with that mindset or that mentality built around that intimidation. But I saw that no, my strength and I was more faster than the person that they were expecting him to beat. So I said, no, bro, it's time to take up this particular thing to the level. So I won that particular race. It was mind-blowing.
So you won the race here. What I want to know here, did you have any preparation like from your village? Do you have the facility to train before you're coming down to Freetown? The things you put in place, or there's anything they put in place for you guys?
So
something like
I would tell you for sure, it was just a love for the sports and the excitement to do it. We had that preparation, but it was not like how you think. So we're just doing our thing. Yeah, we're just doing our own thing. Go run up the hill. We didn't have that whole structure program where you have pre-season conditioning to your competition phase. That was absolutely. So we were just training, go run, get our endurance up. There was, if you ask me, yes, I feel we track, but just not touch on track. No, yeah, and even at that time, we didn't have access to run with spikes. So imagine that was the first day to use spikes, the first time to use spikes.
What was that?
It's just absolutely another thing of like mental game, you know. But like I said, when you have the passion and you are excited to represent a whole region, you're always like, okay, they've handed over the flag to me. I'm here representing out of how many thousands of people that are here have been selected and have to make. So that was always the thing that was really holding me, that helped me to really compete. So after that, of course, I catch the eyes of experienced coaches and everybody started coming, getting their input. The next year I competed in at the nationals and I became the fastest, but in 200 and 200.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was a breakthrough. It was surprising, bro. Like,
so this guy from a small town to conquer the whole country now.
Yeah, it was absolutely mind-blowing.
So tell me that feeling, man. Like, what came into your mind, bro? I want to know.
The feeling, I don't know which right adjective I could use to describe that particular feeling. But I'm telling you here, this guy, you've not have access to even to be granted a radio interview, right? At this point, really think all cameras are on you, all journalists are there talking to you, you know? They are chasing you, you know that feeling?
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was like that tears of joy. You know, when you play some certain game, like when you reach a that level, like you break that level, man, that was the feeling. It was absolutely an eye-opener for me as well. Though, you know, so it was absolutely sometimes politics in terms of heaps of other sports. So there was heaps of politics, and the only benefit there that time, there was nothing there as a competition. There was just one competition, which is the boxing sport.
Yeah.
So mind you, you're training for a whole year just to go and compete to get like the highest 200 first position, 200,000.
200,000.
Yeah, at that time. But it was good though.
Back then.
Yeah, so it was something that everybody was looking for.
Okay.
Since it was a festive season, everybody's looking for that sport and enjoy your holiday. We started really running back and forth. We came back. So I was still with my volleyball athletics.
So you're doing both?
Yeah. So with the volleyball as well.
So how do you balance it? Like, you have to train for the athletics, you have to train for volleyball. How do you balance it?
Oh, well, I was doing because
multitasking.
Multitasking. It was hard to see, even to encourage other people to come to do the sport. So it was just like me and one of my mates, Ensa, Christian Gedeme. These were the people who just around like helping each other, training together. The volleyball, it was me, Fofi, Tambatome, with heaps a few of the other boys that are just enjoying it. Also with volleyball, I came to got that national recognition by just okay, I was like everybody. I was the president, the secretary, or the player there coordinating volleyball. Yeah. So I got that recognition from the association then. So they invited me for a coach course. And with the volleyball now, with that higher level, I play. But boys that were coming behind me, I was too. Yeah, so it was too sharp. So I said, okay, you know what? I took a break and just continued to the admin part of it. I was a coach. And before I traveled here, I was the acting secretary, general secretary.
Okay, I want to take you here. Talk to me. Okay, now, these days, the whole sporting system in the whole world, developments, it's way up there now. If you have to change something, what do you have to change now? But when you said there was no facility, nothing there, if you have to talk to the management or give advice to people that were running the sport back home, what would you say?
One thing, there are heaps of other things to put in place, honesty, consistency, be present in what you're doing, Coming to just analyzing these few things, back home, let's say, if you're running an association, mind you, this association, you have athletes. So you have your executive athlete that make this association. And most of these athletes that are there, they're coming to make this as their career. And they are really focusing on that. So if you are the manager or the executive also, I know it's hard because government focus more on one sport, which is soccer, back home. If you're there, just be honest with the athlete that, hey, this is what we're getting here. With transparency in terms of finance, everything, so they will know. And if they are coming, they will know okay, this is what I'm operating on. And also the athletes, just you have to be present and consistent that this is the career I've taken upon and I have to give 100%. Because if you are really not there 100%, mind you, the performance out there is not going to be standard. And when you look at other countries, you see these people, they train like beasts. Sometimes just when you train here and go there and see this person, the hunger of getting that particular thing you guys want is next level. So if you want to perform to stand out there, not for only standard level, but you're going out there to perform to see people will see you. It is absolutely a different thing. Always be present. Take the sports very seriously. So
So okay, I know your advice to keep the younger ones here. If you got to advise a kid back home, someone who's doing volleyball, athletics or anything back home, what advice would you give?
Okay, like I said, perseverance, and take any tips you're doing seriously. Believe in yourself that I've signed up for this, and this is what I want to do. So you can be on top of your game. Let's take most of the, let's say you see the streamers now, Ice Speed. Maybe he started that just a little while. To be honest with you, he did not rise from just that zero to the point he is now. He puts some amount of seriousness. He puts okay, I'm going to be a streamer. Let's say you are developing this particular thing. You travel from Sydney. What do you get? You on your own expense in everything. Just to get to who you want to interview, which is just a sacrifice. You have to do it. So if you're doing any sport, you just have to take this sport as your baby. Take this sport as anytime you're train that's your last training. You know what I mean? Anything you're doing. Now I know it's absolutely hard when it comes to finance, but sometimes you have the can-do spirit. You can do it. If you have the can-do spirit, you can do it. You see, even some of us, it is testimony. Like I said, we started our athletics. We are running, buying spice for ourselves, trainings. We go most of these coaches we are offering to really give their trainers. We were still traveling. We launch ourselves. If we don't have money, we look for places that we just put money together and just stay there. Now, I'll tell you for sure, I'm not a millionaire. I'm not rich because of sport, but I'm rich as well. Because the community I've built, the people I've known, the facility. I'm sitting there today. Eric, you know me, if I'm talking to Eric today, if not sport, I'll never talk to you. You know what I mean? So I know like the community I've created, the things I've done, it's absolutely mind blowing. But that did not come just like that. You know, you just have to be present and do what you have to do. That's just my little advice.
Man. What advice? That's good. Yeah. So now, because this whole podcast, the whole program is about shifting, we shift our lives from one place to another. How that move came, how was the culture shock for you, leaving everything behind to start a new life?
All right. So
how was that journey? I want to know that journey.
Like I said to you, in life, they will tell you my sporting life has been like, like I said, I was not rich, but I was a popular guy as well. Yeah, not having money, but I was having popularity with me. I was doing both athletics and volleyball, but athletics didn't get to the point, so I shifted. Beyond the shift, I shifted to volleyball. Yeah.
Yes.
So, like I came here, like it was a dream come true to every athlete, every official to come. When you come, it's an opportunity either to get the pardon, then when you go back home, it is more better for you. Or you have the opportunity, like what happened. Yeah, life changes, and this few life changes. So the right decision, but looking the other way, it's absolutely anything you're doing have their own disadvantages. Miss friends here, miss some things, kids or family friends there, but moving here in a different environment, in a different country, different culture, it was hard, but I'll tell you, it was the right decision because coming here opened my eyes to a lot of things. And I think with experience gained from me taking that risk to come here, if I go back home, I'll still stay here and transform and help a lot of athletes down there, help a lot of things because of experience in terms of sporting, in terms of most of like generally. The mentality here has changed. So I can go there now and still take this experience to develop something that will benefit like the upcoming athletes or other people that wanted this. So I'll tell you for sure, it was the right decision I made. Coming here as well, maybe, of course, you asked the question, getting further, I shifted my whole sport. I had to I was playing soccer just for
fun.
Yeah, for fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah, putting my athletics out, volleyball out there. Now I shifted my whole thing to bodybuilding.
I want to ask you this here, because we all came here, everyone have their own culture shock. I always ask people this. What was that culture shock for you? Came to Sri Lanka?
It's just completely different. And it was a big shock in the sense that everything was absolutely different from what I was doing. Yeah, I came here. You walk into the cookie shop and eat.
Nice. If you don't know that one, it's the local cafe. So that's what we mean by the cookie shop.
You have to walk in the cookie shop and eat, yeah?
Yes.
Coming here for a week, I know things we had back home, yeah? But you still have breakfast, lunch, dinner. The games we live where there was everything there. But yes, that excitement was there because there was a little bit of shift or opportunity that I was not prone to. But when it gets to 1, 2, 3 days, I started missing my
so you came to represent someone else?
Yes.
So that's what the shift.
Yeah.
So there you shifted to shifted.
Yes. I was really here like as a coach. I was coaching beach volleyball. Came to coach beach volleyball and my boys went to up to quarterfinals.
So were you coaching Bari?
Yeah, Bari and North Patrick.
Oh man. I'm going to coach.
So Bari and Patrick. And they really did well. So that shift, then of course the shift in food. Yeah, we started missing that aspect. Of course, we came with a lot of that came with like the jumbo maggi and the kaya pepper.
The chili,
yes. So just to get that taste, yeah. So that did not solve the problem. So we were just missing that. Now, like I said, there was a good aspect. Back home, I was not like an athlete. You're not prone to eat apple, drinks. So it was just feeling as just there. You take everything was there, but we were missing that particular whole food. Not until one day when
you mentioned the cassava leaf.
Definitely, I'm sure. But just let me tell you on that show. Let me shock you one. One of our brother, Ishmael, he lives in Toronto.
Ishmael, is it the one that?
Ishmael Taroli, yeah. Wow. He organized, they cooked this good potato with bread and brought that one at the Game Village. When we ate that, it took me like 3 days. Yeah. I didn't go to the cafe to touch any of the food because I don't want to mix the feeling I had when I really tasted that the African flavor. Yeah. It was absolutely a shift. Then coming here, of course, the driving was a different thing. The right time, the that was a different.
Well, how did you manage everything? How did you combine? How did you adapt? What things did you put in place to adjust yourself?
Okay, but like I said to you, sometimes you have to be the author of your own life. If you know yourself well, you always prepare for the magic. So coming here, I know there's no turning back. I'm not going. And to progress in life, you just have to learn and adapt to what you're in for that. Moving forward, you can find your own way that will fit you, but yes, you just have to accept the culture. Right? I accepted it and I was ready to learn everything. Like the driving was fine because you have to. There's their own. You don't have to, there was nobody to cook that cassava leaf or potato leaf for me. I have to learn to eat, to join the bag we're going to eat. I really prepared my mind for that. I'm here. There's no turning back. It's just like you're driving then. That's one. Or in the middle of the driving, there was this like a near miss of an accident. Then you are the only driver in there. Are you gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna turn back"? No, you're just gonna continue driving because you're there. You're meant to. These are things that are part of the driving. You're not expecting anybody. You can't run away from those near miss or accident, right? But you just have to be that lion, have the lion heart, and accept that I'm here to learn and here to do it.
So if you're gonna advise someone, who's gonna pack their bags, like because every day people pack their bags and move to a different side of the world, So you've been here, you went through your own challenges, you went through what you made back home, what you made here. If you're gonna advise someone that just packed their bag, just enter the country, what advice would you give?
The first advice is you have to research first and know where you come and know the culture, and from there you have to prepare your mind that this is what I want to do. Yeah, cultural food, the way people do things here, your manner, behavior, everything you have to try to research and know. So when you come here with that prepared mind, you can find life easy because you've accepted it already. That will not be like a surprise to you. Yeah, you know this is this culture. This is what they believe in. So I know this and know that okay, I'm ready to really like starting this thing. You know what it entails. You decide that I need to be traveling if I want to get people I want to interview. I need to be traveling. I need to sit down here and look for either producer or I have to do the work for myself. Yeah, I have to look for people so that I can create that platform. So in anything during life, research, know about it, and prepare your mind. So and the expectation, you have to have zero expectation because if your expectation coming to overseas, it's just that when you walk, there's a money there on the tree to pick up. There's opportunity there.
But that's what people think. But that's what most of our people back home think.
Yeah. So definitely, I'll tell people that, oh man, you have to research. Don't expect. Have zero expectation. Just prepare from your research and just prepare that this is what I'm needing and I have to ready to get stuff to it.
100%. So now let me ask you this: everything you've been through, like from Africa, from the sport, from moving here, what you see, the culture shock, the pace you have now, if you have to compare, what's that one thing that changed? So how did you discipline yourself?
Like I said to you, you're here, you're shifting the lifestyle. But what makes you really keep to that lifestyle? It's like, this is what I'm expecting. I have to be consistently doing these few things to get to where I am today. So you have to have the discipline of consistency. Yeah, I came here, like I said, I shifted the whole thing from my other sport to what I am today. It didn't come one day. Sitting there looking back at photos, that takes me like, oh, I've really come far away. But that didn't just come like that. It came with consistency, the discipline of consistency. So if you're disciplined, definitely you can strike through it.
So now, let me shift it. What makes you decide, say, you know what, just like when you say everything you've done, the sport, the volleyball, you've been there, then you decide, you know what, I want to lift the iron, like, I want to lift the weights. Was this something you planned, or was it like you just said, you know what, let me just look fit, healthier, or what makes you jump into study?
But if I tell you one thing, when I used to do athletics, though sometimes I started gym at a point, but I was just doing normal push-up, bicep curls, and I'm out. That was not part of my thing, yeah? When you move here, it's absolutely, everybody has to go through that, yeah? You can't just come here the next day start walking. So you have to go, you have to really sit down home. Everybody, like even the people that were like you live with, they go for work and you'll be on board. So I started like training, like just running around, doing something physical. Then, you know what? I want to just have a picture that was make like we look like this. So I just want to do this pose. I just want to get these looks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I was still struggling, but then I started working. You know, when you come here, it's funny, but like you have the mentality how the leos is valued when you exchange the dollar. So for me to go to gym to pay a subscription of $40-something, it was like, no, I can't do that. You just yeah.
So you were one of those guys that convert every penny here.
Yes. So that was that was the thing. That was another shock again. I was found another shock. Yeah. So I said to myself, the quiet moment, I said, no, Mohamed, I'm not in Sierra Leone, I'm here. So everything has to be here. So I signed up for my first gym, Sustain, which is far off and closer to the city. So Bodybuilder, because I was working there as well. Yeah. But that didn't pay off because I was paying the money, but I was not training more. Training there, but yesterday I was using the garage, training with me, Saeed, and other boys. You know, we started training. So I was like in between. So I just said, okay, you know what? I'm wasting my money. Let me move to a complete gym, which has like a whole universe. So I signed up to Anytime Fitness, Bodybuilder. I was working there, weekend, I'll be around this red band, but most of my friends come here. So when I come, I still have the access to train. Absolutely. Initially, when I started going to the gym, I didn't know. I was just bringing that athletics volleyball, that of football. But guess what? Like when this consistency started, definitely admiration started getting in. Like someone with zero experience. Now, this guy I look up to, they come up to me. You know, genetics, bro. Oh man, what don't you do? What's your secret? What's your secret, bro? It's just so. With that, it started getting to me. Yeah, that's why I decided, okay, I have to do bodybuilding. So I met a couple of people, but yesterday it was not really like moving forward. So there's this day I performed, and James Tamara, of course, he last year he was also the Queensland champion for classic physique. So you know what? Like when you meet people that still get into action, I don't have a chance, but I will link you up with my coach. So I link up with the 365 physique. So we got onto that. In 2021, I started that journey. But guess what? I backed out. I was not disciplined. So you know the mentality, like you always.
So why were you not disciplined?
No, discipline in the sense that the mentality. Like when you don't want to do something, you build that type of mentality that, okay, you know what? I can't do this. You always find ways that a lot of people don't go to the gym because, I'm too busy for the day. But if you watch among that busy, you know how many people sitting on their phone just stretching over 30 or 1 hour, which you can use that to go to the gym. Heaps of people, right? But they will still find ways because they don't want to. Yeah. So I was having 2 jobs. So going back and forth, I said, no, I can't because the dieting was the next level. I was trained by the dieting. So I pulled out 2022. Guess what? So I saw one of my other mates after the 2022 now, he competed season A. So when I saw Ollie, we all trained at the same gym. I said, okay, if Ollie can do it, I can do it. You can get on.
Well, how was the mental health for you? Because that's one thing people don't realize, yeah? They think, because we live here, we do this, blah, 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 it's not affecting you. But for you, with the jobs, with the bodybuilding, everything. How did you manage your mental health?
When you have supportive people around you, my company I was working for, Velocity Support Services, who they sponsored me, and they were really creating good roster for me. And they made it clear to most of my clients, like, oh, this is more. This time, like, he's competing for this particular event. And with that, bro, there's a lot of shift of emotions, in the sense that you always want to eat. But that was really managed well because of people around me, my coach, my friends. They are still there, like, took me through the whole process. But at the end of the day, you love yourself. You love the work you're doing. So I really set the whole mentality that this is from this month to this week to next week. This is what I'm expecting to this week. So that was built around that. So 2023 was very small. And 2023, we worked tirelessly to tick most like 99% of all the boxes. And it shows, it's turned out. So it was a breakthrough. I won all my classes. Of course, went for nationals, I came second. We went for IFBB, I won my 2 classes. Mind you were there with experienced bodybuilders, people that have been there.
As someone that just shifted to Australia, competing in this.
Yeah, it was absolutely, like I said, it was absolutely a zero expectation for IFBB for me that year. I just said, coach, my name. So the winning, we are coming with surprise and with that great joy. So it was mind-blowing. And the opens with men physique for IFBB, I can tell you, if these guys are experienced, like out of 100 plus athletes, I can tell in the opens.
So how did that make you feel? Like you standing there for the medal or put a, how do you call it?
The
10 on you, yeah?
So
how did that make you feel? Like you said, you almost gave up, yeah? You give up, you came back, the support system. How did you feel when you were at that stage?
The feeling, the next round feeling was mind blowing. What makes it more better, like winning the first class, like the first category. When I won that happiness, and I went again and won again the second class, and we came for opens where it is open for every other athlete, not like we have the first timers. We have the weight category. I won that one. So the opens was for everybody. So I can say that was like I celebrated the open 3rd medal more than the 2 classes. Because mind you, you're here with big boys, big dogs. And this RVB there is an enhanced. Most of the athletes they are enhanced. You know what it means. When you step in there, you're natty. You're doing this thing just eating chicken, broccoli and stuff. So it was mind blowing. I was happy. Everything went that way, yeah? After which came to the BNBF. The BNBF was absolutely like a...
So which one is that? Which stage? Like, are they like a different category? So weight or like maybe of you losing weight or for you putting more muscle?
Yeah, so if time will allow me.
No, I'm still have time by yourself.
So okay, so like let me just make it full. Now we have a bodybuilding is a whole sport now, which we have different federations that are organized. Some federation they are untested. Like what I mean, they are not testing you if you do steroid or whatsoever, they're not testing you. So whatever you do, that's your business. But just follow the rules, do what they have to do, and you compete.
Oh, I have a question. Can you eat cassava leaf on you have to be specific?
That nutrition to be precise when it comes to bodybuilding, it's about calories. In the cassava leaf, there's a lot of other spices, other what's called
stuff that make you
that stuff that increase the calories.
Okay, so you're trying to say
yeah. So
I won't be bodybuilding.
If you're ready, you'll be bodybuilding. But now, if you step on the stage, they will laugh at you because you're like not even close. You have to bodybuilding. You have to see the muscle definition. You have to see the fibers. If I'm prepping right now for bodybuilding, you see the faces, everything like different because you really lose a lot of fat to just build muscle. You guys can survive what in prep? No, I would say no. You can. It's a strict diet, which you look at the calories based on what you guys want to be. How you guys want to look at this particular week of the competition. In week 5, week 6, week 7, how you guys look. We have the ICN, we have the BNBF, and we have others which are all natural federations. Okay? They are tested after the competition. They test you. If there's anything, if you win, definitely they will. But these are just the same thing, but organized by different owners. So with the WNBF, they also go to Worlds, and which should be my next set of competition. Yeah. So Worlds is always in America.
So what's your diet?
Diet is just bodybuilding. All the cassava fit distracting me.
So chicken.
Yeah. Mainly chicken breast, beef, mixed vegetables. It depends what the coach might want. It depends at which level you are. If we are in the off season, you want to bulk, you want to put on more size, definitely you want to eat rice. What's the amount? But when it comes to this point, you reduce those chicken, those rice or beef. It's just a portion control.
Okay.
When you get that portion control leading, so you have to reduce. And even with that, it's just boil down to an experience. Somebody, if you want to control portion to the point that the athlete is losing muscle, it means you're not absolutely a good coach.
Okay, let's say for example, let's say in terms of Africa, someone is there now trying to do bodybuilding all this, But you see, Africa, they don't have. Now, recently, few gyms, they have products now, Some of them don't have product, but you see the massive, all this stuff. But they want to compete, all this stuff. What advice will you give to someone Africa or someone here trying to jump in this new field?
I'll tell you, Africa sometimes is different than here, right? I'm not proposing here what when it comes to food. When you go to Africa, most of the times, we've seen elder brothers doing gymming. You see they're jacked.
Yeah.
They're not going through the strict diet. That is, maybe there's a lot of organic food there that helps here. Lastly, you see people are putting that effort. But if you're in Africa, you have the opportunity to do it naturally. It's necessary for you to just get your recovery tablet. Like you want to use your creatine, you want to use your magnesium, your fish oil, just for general health. Even the protein shake, sometimes the protein shake is just like a supplement which you can get that one from a whole food. So instead of me leaning to more protein powder, I look for beef or chicken breast. That's called a whole food that comes with. It's not like going to
processed food.
Yeah. So I would just tell them like, okay, if you have chance, do it natural. But if you have the opportunity, eat real food. When you talk about training, you have to train.
How many times a day you have to train?
Just one.
Just one.
Yeah, but train. If you're bodybuilding, just be wise. Form better movement over like heavy lifting or reps.
So what's your training routine?
So I train 5 times a week.
So every day have different.
Sometimes I do push-pull legs, but it depends.
Push-pull leg?
Yeah.
What are the things?
So you have push day, which is more than push-pull.
What are the exercise?
So you have push day, where you have the push movement, chest press. Then you have the pull day, which is more pull exercise, more back, then leg day. So leg, of course, it depends what part of the leg. You want to train the quads, you want to train the hamstrings, you want to train the glutes or the calf. But for me, my training schedule is Monday is upper push, and Tuesday quads, then Wednesday is my rest day, then Thursday is another upper, then Friday today is going to be glutes and hammies. Then Saturday I have back. So Sunday is my another rest day.
Your rest day, do you mix it with African food?
I will tell you for now, I'm compromising. But when I locked in,
so you don't sleep?
I don't joke with that. Like I said, you just have to, but consistency beats everything.
Guys, so yeah, listen.
Consistency beats everything. So if you're consistent in what you're doing, definitely you see results.
Okay, so let me ask you this before I'm off here. What has bodybuilding done for you? Like physically, mentally, emotionally?
I'll just summarize. Okay. But I'll tell you, there's a lot. Yeah. Like I said to you, I'm not rich in money now because I know I'll reach one day. But I've been here just a couple of years. But when you go to my gym, I'm popular. When you go to Queensland, I'm popular. You knew me through bodybuilding, like posting.
Well, that's how I find this.
Yeah. So that catches your attention, right? The community I've built around myself. Like even sometimes friends around me, I've built a lot of connection through bodybuilding. I've known people that I've used to get the normal 8 to 5 or 6 to 2 jobs through bodybuilding. You know what I mean? Like you meet people that are like you make connections. So I've made that connection. Mentally, I would say I'm happy. I love bodybuilding. I discovered that aspect of me. And I'll tell anybody, you will never know the good of bodybuilding unless you do it. And then when you do it, to be honest with you, if you are out of that shape, or when you get that discipline and get to that shape, you will never be where you are. I'll tell you for sure. So with that, I have the mentality of discipline now. More discipline when you do bodybuilding, because this is non-negotiable. It's not gonna. If you want to achieve that greatness in bodybuilding, is zero mistake. When you downplay, when you sabotage yourself, definitely don't want to do that. So bodybuilding taught me to be disciplined, consistency, and bodybuilding and gym to be help with my mental health. Having work for the rest of the day. I love it when I'm in the gym, lifting heavy weight, then taking my anger, clearing my head just to be there. I've shifted a lot of mentality of people that, okay, it's not possible for you to do this. But they did that. Now they are mental. They've changed in physics. They've changed. Maybe a lot of people have been going through no more illness just because they've not been consistent with their exercise or whatsoever. But with that, with me motivating them, it is absolutely. Then, like I said, my community, more my gym. It's a good community I have. It's a great people. I love absolutely talking to people to change in terms of fitness. So with bodybuilding, made me stand out and made me known in Australia just within that short time, which is absolutely mind-blowing, and I can't wait to get back on the stage.
Okay. So before we go in, how can people find where? What's your Instagram handle so people can reach you for advice?
I'm on Insta, Facebook, TikTok, the same name.
What's the name?
BNBF Pro. Was it BNBF Pro? More, like I said, I'll send it to you. But it's just you can get me on those handles, and then let's talk. Stay consistent. Take it personal with everything you want to achieve in life. Personal in the sense that put your 100%. Don't be mediocre. Don't sabotage yourself, because if you started something, you're not consistent in it, you are self-sabotaging yourself.
Yeah, 100%.
You know? And I tell you for sure, if you keep that consistency, even you can't be that heavy lifter. You can't be that person that knows. But start somewhere, even going for a walk, but let it be consistent.
You know? So quick one legacy you want to leave.
More was here. More has changed the life of many, mentally, physically. A legacy of motivation that motivated the next generation. And I'll tell you, my boys around, you can see, maybe if you see on my Instagram handles, I've started training my kids here, my sons here. And they admire every day they watch me. They've been through my bodybuilding lifestyle and they love it. One of them were asking me, when are we bodybuilding again? I say, soon. So I want to leave that legacy to motivate these kids and motivate people to change their life. Physical exercise is good.
100%, my brother, man. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much. Thanks for welcoming us in your home, man. It was not easy, man. Back in messaging you, everything, arranging. Nah, man, it was good having you. Thanks for opening up to us, joining. Because I've seen the videos you posting change your lives, man. Because that's one of the reasons why I said, let me get this guy on. Because I've seen, come on, guys, let's go, don't stop, man. Can't thank you enough. Keep pushing, man. One day. The generation.
Definitely, man. I'm being honest with you guys. I admire this guy a lot. In life, you have to persevere. Yes, I can be a motivation, but he is as well here. You know, starting these projects, like traveling, going interstate, just to get word from people that have been instrumental. There's people that have done great things, and to use this platform to motivate other people is a great thing. It's not easy starting this project, and guess what? He's not doing this because he wants to benefit. He wants to do something back home. He wants to benefit other people, to reach out to the unreachables, to change that mindset. He is a great man, and I have much respect for him. I mean, brother.
Thank you. Guys, before we go, you know the program. You know, we change lives. We sat down with the individual, talk about their journey, the shift in life. You shift, I shift, we're still shifting every day. You wake up in the morning, you take your socks, you put them on, you're trying to shift to another destination. So no matter what condition you're going through in life, just think about this. There's lights at the end of the tunnel. So subscribe to the channel, like the video. Real people, real shifts. This is Beyond the Shift. I'm Eric. Until next time, Let's hold. Peace out.